In this lesson, I'm going to show how to create a clay insect using pipe cleaners, air dry clay, paint, markers, and paper. So let's get started. So you will need some air dry clay. You'll probably need some pipe cleaners, a pencil if you'd like, a little bit of water, and a plate to put your work on when you're done. I'm going to put my name on my plate, and then I'm going to set this off to the side. When working with air dry clay, you want to keep in mind that anything you make will dry just a little bit smaller than how you make it. So depending on the kind of insect that you're making, you'll want to kind of keep that in mind. You can also just use a little touch of water to help smooth out any cracks or crevices, but you don't want to overdo it because once it's slimy, it's really hard to kind of keep working with. So just use your hands to kind of shape and form your sculpture. I'm going to show how to create a winged and a legged insect. So right now I'm just sort of pushing the clay into a body shape, make the different parts separate. And the next thing I want to do is I want to put the legs through. So I'm going to pick a spot that's going to be like the body, and that's the spot. I don't want to go too close to the edge, but I do want to pick a spot and poke the pipe cleaner straight through and then bend the legs in the direction that I want them to go. I could decide that I want like a shorter pipe cleaner. I could also double up, and make little like feet areas and do it like that. To make a pipe cleaner shorter though, I'm simply going to take the pipe cleaner and bend it in one spot, like back and forth. So this hand is hanging strong and this hand is sort of wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And eventually this pipe cleaner will sort of get worn out and will break. So see, doesn't take that much wiggling. And then I'm going to fold it over to make it the same length. I might decide I want to put some bends in my legs or something like that. So this would be like a good base even if I wanted to do like an ant or a spider. If it was a spider, I would need more legs, but it's a good starting place. And then I also want to make some wings. So let me show how I would do that. For the wings, I'm going to first figure out kind of the shape that I want to do and if I want to use one pipe cleaner all the way through or if I want to do two pipe cleaners. I chose to do one pipe cleaner that sort of meets in the center, and then I'm going to hold it in place with some extra clay on top. So adding a little bit of water and then smoothing extra clay on top to really hold those pipe cleaners so they're not going to go anywhere. You could do the same process with two pipe cleaners if you want bigger wings, but I decided that one pipe cleaner was plenty. I decided to also make some little spheres to make some eyes for my insect guy so that they're sticking out just like insect eyes would be. And then smoothing goes on with a little bit of water to make sure there's a good connection. I also decided to make a little swirly tongue, first by cutting the pipe cleaner and then swirling it around a pencil to make it curly. And I'm going to use my pencil to create some fun texture. I'm going to make it look like my bee is fuzzy. My, my not bee. And then whenever I'm happy with my little guy here, I'm going to just go ahead and stick him on the plate and leave him alone until he is dry. And when he's dry, we'll come back and add some paint.